All right, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP. Lauren Hunter, we are Team FYN Sports. We're ready for our second game on day 2 here at the Dizzy Dean Division 6. Our second game, we watched these two teams last night. We've got tonight, we have a Lumpkin County and Union County.
Yep.
Lauren?
That's right. And we have got as the leadoff batter, number 7, Chris TUGGLE.
That's our second game here, and we're in White County, and we're at the White County Park and Rec. Always start out with a big shout out to Joe and the entire staff. Outstanding job they've done.
Let's go, run through it. Come on, let's go.
Second baseman couldn't quite get there. Chris TUGGLE will find himself on first base. We've got number 9, CAYDEN Combs on the hill for the Panthers.
I want to give a quick thank you, Lauren. So many of you have stopped by the booth here and thanked us for the productions, and we appreciate you. And thank you for your kind words. That's fouled away, and yes, we have the Union County Panthers out here in the field, and you have the Lumpkin Indians up to bat. Now here's the thing, Lauren, this is a little rivalry here, Union and Lumpkin. They've played each other in sports for years, different sports, whether it be football, basketball, or whatever. So he's down at second and he's in there.
Number 2, Logan SULLENS up to bat for the Indians.
And we have our top of the first inning. So Lumpkin's head coach, Joseph Newak.
You're okay. You're okay.
He's fouled away. And Union's head coach, Coach AREY. Tommy AREY, Coach AREY, Union's head coach. Now tomorrow, this is Friday night, day 2 of Dizzy Dean Division 6. Tomorrow, Lauren, will be 4 games. This is pool play. Everybody's set for tomorrow's games. Oh, and that'll go past the shortstop.
Number 7, Chris TUGGLE will get in for the Indians.
All right, Tuggle making sure mom or dad or somebody's got to watch that uniform right out of the box there as he puts one on the scoreboard. Maybe he's got to do his own laundry.
Maybe he does.
It's a
Bless his heart.
This is a perfect age, 12 years old, to learn to do your laundry and play baseball.
That's right. Number 34, Caleb Wendell stepping into the box.
Union keeping an eye on his runner over there. The pitcher keeping an eye on his runner. And is that 9 on the hill?
Yep, CAYDEN Combs.
So Combs, we've watched him pitch several games. And that is fouled down the right side.
I've got to say it, Brian.
What?
This is my thing. You know how you're telling me you don't like the temporary mounds? I don't like white pants in baseball. Had to say it. Those stains.
Lauren, I
know. I had to say it. That's my
opinion.
opinion.
Did you really have to?
I did. It was about to make me explode.
Just checking to see if you had to. So we found out Lauren doesn't care much for the white pants, but we'll get back to our game. I will say down the right field, first base line, number 42 for Union, Cole Orlando cannot keep the handle on play at third, and he's out. So one will come in, one will score. He's out trying to advance to third. So hey, you know what? Coach over here at Lumpkin's playing a little aggressive, wanting to run the bases, get things happening. And it's showing up on the scoreboard, 1 away right there.
Number 6, Dalton Wells, stepping up now.
Hey, rotate them hits, kid. Let's go. I believe in you. Let's go.
So we got Caden Combs on the hill for the Union Panthers here. Already top of the first. Lumpkin County has 2 runs up there. Big swing right there. 2-1. 0-2. Sorry about that. I looked at the scoreboard wrong. 0-2. Team FY Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way every Monday, 10 a.m. Live sports show on our Facebook page, Team FY Sports Facebook page, Monday, 10 a.m. Lauren Hunter and Dave Garner, instant replay. Don't miss it.
2-2.
This week, Dave will be out of town, so it'll be just me. Watch at 10 a.m. like Brian said, and we'll hang out and talk about sports.
Foul ball.
Hey, make them work, kid. Dang it. Green 2.
So 3-2 count, 1 away. Here's the payoff pitch. Big swing, and he gets him right there. So there's a strikeout, 2 outs.
2 down. 2 down. Let's go, 3.
We've got number 3, CAYDEN DELP, stepping up for Lumpkin.
And he fouls it back.
Hey, we can't have any back. We gotta go here.
Go, Princess!
Let's go, 3. See it, bud.
1-1 there, 2 outs. Lumpkin up already, 2-0.
Hey, believe in yourself, kid. Believe in yourself.
And if I'm hearing it right, it sounds like Caden's teammates are calling him Princess.
I don't think so.
I think
Does it sound like it?
it does.
Hey, we had an appeal to the we had an appeal to the technical truck coordinator here. Director, he says sounds like it.
I want to find out the story behind that.
2-2.
So we have a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Lumpkin's put 2 on the scoreboard. Union's coach, he wants to get out of this right now, get up to the plate with his batters. Big swing, fouled away.
Hey. Make them work.
Go, Princess!
They're doing the nationwide song?
Hey, see it.
Okay, good for, I like it. So you saying they got spirit down there?
3.
Woo! He's out. That's it. 3 outs top. We played the first top of the inning here. 2-0 Lumpkin. And we'll be right back as Union comes to the plate. Take us a break, Sam.
very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best. And we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Lauren Hunter is joining me. She has gone to upload our first game tonight. There's number 2 for Union. Number 2, Brody ELROD for Panthers. I want to thank our graphic computer director tonight, Samantha Cates. We had a little technical difficulty, so we had to make a new movie file. Took a little longer with our first game. So I appreciate her getting that done. So Lauren is headed up there so you can watch the game at home. We have our second game tonight at day 2 with the Lumpkin Indians out there on the hill and the Union Panthers up to bat. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Big swing, big swing.
1-2.
Lonnie, I was talking to the Clay County Swarm head coach. He says he's good on pitching. He's ready to be back here tomorrow too. So we'll have them up here tomorrow too, Clay County. And there is strike 3. He gets sent to the dugout. All right, you got plenty of time to spend with your friends. Number 15 up to bat now. Talon AREY. Number 2 on the hill for Lumpkin, Logan SULLENS out there. And that one's in the dirt, so 2-0 count. Now we're in the bottom of the first inning. The Union Panthers want to get back in this thing. They want to see something on the scoreboard. 1 out already.
3-0.
3-0. So 3-0 is the count. This is the Dizzy Dean Division 6. Dizzy Dean Division 6 first round tournament. Take your baseball, 4. So 1 out, 15 headed down to first base, and here comes number 7. And number 7 is HAYDEN Hughes for the Union Panthers. 11 teams here this weekend, 11 teams. Gilmer, Fannin, Union, Towns County, Clay County, North Carolina, Lumpkin, Dawson. I don't know if I said Towns, I'll say it again. Lumpkin, Dawson, and White County, right here where we're at. Jackson, Jefferson, and Hall County. So 11 teams, 5 teams get to go. 5 teams get to go to the state next round of this tournament. There's a big strike. There's pool play, A and B. Every team in the tournament's guaranteed 3 games. Tomorrow starts our elimination side of this tournament. Sam, we're looking at 4 games tomorrow, right on the list? So we got 4 tomorrow, 2 Sunday, and 1 Monday. And that'll be the 2 playing Sunday will be for the championship Monday night.
Contact, Hayden, let's go.
All right, so the runner will move over to third. Beautiful evening over here in Cleveland, Georgia. White County Park and Rec. Big shout out to Joe and the entire staff. Beautiful complex here. Big swing there, and he will send it Hughes. So Hayden Hughes with a rip up the middle there in the gap. He will bring a run in, and I know Coach wanted that, so we got 2-1. One out. Give me a number there, Lonnie. Caden Combs. All right, so Caden Combs up there. Right up the middle to the second baseman. And we got an out at first. So we got 2 outs. That'll move the runner over to third. And number 22 there, Jackson TOTHEROW up to bat for the Panthers. All right, if you want an RBI, here's your chance. Big swing, big swing. And there's a foul ball down the left side.
1-2. 1-2.
Whoa, Jackson TOTHEROW with a rip right down the left field line. And hey, just like that, we got a 2-2 game here. First inning. So Lumpkin County coach is going out, and he's gonna take the ball there because we got a pitch count. We'll talk about that. We got a change. Pitch count change here. And he's calling in. What's that number over there? Huh? So number 1 for Lumpkin. Denver Flakes going to the hill for the Lumpkin Indians with a pitch change. We'll talk about that. Let's let Denver warm up here for a minute. We'll take a brief break and we'll be right back. And we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Warren Hunter is out at the White County Government Building uploading first game here from the Dizzy Dean. We got a runner is all the way over. That's Jackson TOTHEROW, and he is in. That's 22 over there. Yeah, Jackson TOTHEROW had that rip a minute ago in a big RBI. He's on third. Number 1, Denver Flakes now pitching for the Lumpkin Indians. And up the bat, what number I got? Matthew Thomas up the bat there. So we have a 2-2 game, bottom of the first inning. And there he comes. We now have a 3-2 game. So Union gets back in this and takes the lead. This is day 2 of Division 6 Dizzy Dean tournament. 5 of these teams, there's 11. 5 will be able to advance, will advance to the state level of Dizzy Dean. Take your base. So with 2 outs, we got a runner on first. Number 8 coming to the plate. That is HOLTEN FLEMING. And he throws it down to second, but he is in there, not in time.
1-0.
Got an hour and 20 minutes left on the clock here for this game. So we got a 3-0 count.
All right, swing away, hold, let's go. Where's the ball?
Hold up.
Got time, hold on.
Blue, that's the ball.
Yeah, he caught it.
You gotta go home.
And that's a block.
Did you go give him a warning? Okay, no warning. Okay, yeah, come on. You good.
All right, no warning, no warning. Okay.
All right, hustle in, let's go.
Well, there was a little confusion there on the play, but he called a balk. And home plate umpire asked if he was given a warning. He said no. And I didn't expect him to be given a warning, Lonnie, because in this tournament, they don't want a warning. If you balk, you balk. And I seen that coming. Take your base. But so with that balk, with the #1 Denver Flakes, and I understand it's a little difficult, and you think, wow, you know, these guys are just learning how to keep the pitchers, how to keep their runners in check on base, and a lead and everything. But you got to call that balk now and teach these young guys how to hold a runner on and their move to first. And there's a strike. And throwing the ball around a little bit sends him over to third base. So with 2 outs, it's a 4-2 game. Union is up. Big swing, and it's right down third base. And I'll tell you what, there's #8 is in, and 14 down there for Lumpkin, Camden Beckman. He waited a little too long checking this runner at home. He was trying to hold, make a decision whether to go home for the play at the plate, which was not a force, or go to first. Waited just a little too long to make the decision on that. #5, CAYDEN GILLIAM, and he's down there at first. So we got a runner on first and second, 2 outs. That'll bring up #11, Sam ENSLEY. And Sam swings at a high one, and the 2 Panthers will advance there to second and third. There you go. And that's a rip in the gap past the shortstop. And that'll bring in 2. And Sam with a nice hit finds himself, ENSLEY, #11, finds himself on second base. 2 more runs in for Union. #10, Eli Gwynn, stepping into the box right now. So we all of a sudden have a 7-2 game here in the bottom of the first. No play at first. And that brings in another run. So a little dribbler in front of the catcher there. And Eli Gwynn will end up over there on first base. Another run will cross. We've got an 8-2. Brody Elrod. So again, Brody Elrod up to bat for Union. Runner on second, 2 outs. And he will drop one over the second baseman's head in the gap. And that is in there for a single. And Union just keeps running around the old horn here, boy. I'll tell you what. They're circling the bases right now, the Panthers are. And they're looking at a 9-2, and we're going to have another pitching change for the Lumpkin Indians. And that's it for Big Denver. All right, number 14 is on the hill, Camden Beckman. He was our third baseman. He's over here on the hill, our third pitcher for Lumpkin. Looks like, folks, we're just in the bottom of the first inning right here. So we're going to take a brief break and let him warm up. We'll be right back. Team FY Sports.
Okay, Bobby, just keep your eye on the ball. At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best, of dusting yourself off, and trying your best again. And as sure as there'll be some stumbles on that journey from first to home, we'll be right there, cheering you on. This is baseball. This is America. And this is who we are. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way. In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so.
All right, we're back, folks. We took a little break there. Letting Beckman, number 14, Camden Beckman, warm up there. And that's a pass ball. And He had the wheels turning, boy. That's big number 2, Brody ELROD, I think, out there at second. But he was turning the wheels. He was going for third, but they slowed him down, so he moves to second. And number 15 there up to bat, TALON AREY. 9-2 game. Union jumped right back into this. Lumpkin started out top of the first with 2 runs. Union jumped back heavy in a big way. He's down to third, and he's in there. There's no chance. So with 2 outs, Union's looking at another run down there at third base with TALON up the bat. And that's a pass ball. And that will result in a 10-2 game as Brody gets across home plate. So now the bases are cleared, 2 outs. I think 3-1. So Blue says the board is 3-1 there on the count. Take your base. So we got a runner on first. He's headed to second. Nothing doing. He is there. And this is Hayden Hughes up the bat. He's headed to third, passed ball, and Union Panthers got a runner on third now, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. And Lumpkin having a hard time getting a handle on this game. And that's fouled away. So we have a 3-1 count. We are Team FYN Sports. Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. I'm your host, BKP, Lauren Hunter. And now we have a runner on first and third. Lauren is up at the county government building uploading game 1. This park is brand new, about 8 weeks old. They haven't gotten the internet where they need it right now for a live broadcast. They're working on it. So we're uploading the games up at the government building. We appreciate them for setting us up there. There's a strike. So 2 big shout outs. One, White County, 2 big shout outs. White County Government Center up there, getting us all set up to upload these games for you immediately. And White County Park and Rec, Joe and the entire staff. Thank you. That's outside, 1-1. You know, I feel good, Lonnie, when these young guys are walking up and they're looking for one of our cards because they want to go watch it. They're 12 years old. They're going to be on YouTube. They can watch these for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Their kids, whatever. You know? This is this is what one of the many reasons I enjoy getting to do this with these young guys here.
3-1.
I can't say enough. I received a call the other day from Northern California. A grandparent out there said first time he was able to watch his grandson play. And that's what it's about here at Team FYN Sports, giving you the opportunity to be on TV and let Grandma and Grandpa out there in California check it out. So we got a 10-2 game. We're still in the first inning. Lumpkin just struggling trying to get the handle on this game here. I tell you what, they're like a loose strand on your shirt. Give it a pull and everything unravels. There he is, he's taking a base.
Jackson, base, relax. Make good contact.
Well, this is where the pitching comes in. Lumpkin used several pitchers yesterday.
See it, Jackson.
And we're back. Is that number 22? Jackson TOTHEROW already in this inning. This is his second at-bat. This is Jackson's second at-bat. His first one was a rip out there to left field. So he's already got some of those RBIs out there. Looking for a couple more. Union with 2 bases loaded, 2 outs. And he fouls it back. So Jackson's put a rip out there in the left field already. And that's high. So we got a 2-1 count.
We're swinging at that high, Joe. Leave it up there.
Let's go, Jackson!
3-1.
Jackson, be smart, ball forward.
So we have a 3-1 count here.
Make this one be yours.
2 outs. Here's a pitch. And they're walking around the bases. There you go, walking around the bases. Lonnie, did he give a look for the camera when he come across home? All right, coach is bringing in another pitcher. Who do we have coming on the hill?
32.
So number 32 coming in right now for Lumpkin.
5 in for 32 in for 5.
So Dalton Turner taking the hill up here for the Lumpkin Indians. So we're going to take a brief break, let him warm up, and we'll be right back. We're still in the bottom of the 11th. No, we're still in the bottom of the first. Union up 11-2. Sorry, got it clear. Take us a break. All right, we're back, and I'm your host, BKP. Lauren Hunter is back here with us. We are Team FYN Sports, and here comes another runner in with a pass ball. So now we have 12-2. Dizzy Dean rules. Lonnie is 15 after 3 and 10 after 4. We're in the first inning. We have a 12-2 game. That's going to drop. It's trouble. It drops right in front of the center fielder. I can see that drop, and 2 more are going to cross. So we have a 14-2 game right now. Bottom of the first inning, yes. And the wheels have come off this train here. I'm telling you, must have been a loose thread on the shirt today, because once they pulled it, this thing's unraveled. Second game tonight, Dizzy Dean Division 6. Tomorrow we have 4 games coming your way. And there you go to the shortstop. He got it. And buddy, that is exactly what the Lumpkin County head coach was hoping to hear. Got him and get off the field. And hey guys, you watch over here. Lonnie, can we get a camera? The Lumpkin County head coach is going to get his guys together. He's going to say, guys, look, it's, you know, hey, we're still in this. Top of the second, we can be in this game. Let's get the bats moving. Union, a little pep talk going out. Hey, look what we got on the scoreboard. Let's go hold them. So that being said, 14-2, top of the second. When we return, Sam, take us away.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best. And we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter. We are Team FYN Sports. And Lauren, what number's out there on the hill? 9? So Caden Combs on the hill. Let me explain why we're at break. They did a check upstairs. Every game has an official scorekeeper. Dizzy Dean, this thing's played by the rules, official scorekeeper. Pitch count. We told you a couple weeks ago over at Fannin when we got here, pitching strategy, the pitch count strategy would be what makes and breaks, to me, these coaches and these teams. And he takes a strike. So daily pitch count is 85. 1 to 20 pitches, 0 days rest. He can pitch again next day or even that afternoon. 21 to 35 pitches, 1 calendar day. 36 to 50 pitches, 2 calendar days. 51 to 65, 3 calendar days. And 66 plus 4 calendar days of rest. And again, that's the strategy here that these that's the constraints that these coaches have to work within. There's another strike. And I watched last year, Lauren, at this same tournament, Division 6, a coach accidentally not keep his pitch count, and I mean was not accurate on it, and his pitcher went out the next game, and the minute he did what you call toe the rubber, umpire called the game, forfeit. So these coaches have to be clear on it. One away, just like that, the Panthers get one down for Lumpkin. 14. Top of the second inning, 14-2 game, 1-1, 1 out. Whoa! He pulled the ripcord on that. He said 3, and that's what it takes for a strikeout. And he's headed back to the dugout. So 2 away. And I tell you what, can't say that Union is not settled in there. Number 10 up the bat. We got a 14-2 game, top of the second. 52 minutes left on the clock here in this game. 2 outs.
1-1.
Stay in there, kid. Stay in there.
Big swing, foul back.
1-2. Jackson.
One and two, 2 outs.
2-2.
All right. What do you guys say?
Scoreboard right now. Last weekend, a couple weekends ago, it was.
Full count. 1-2.
Oh, I won't disagree. These are games that you just do not undercut, underestimate, and say it's over. And I couldn't agree more. I mean, we did see that at the Diz a couple weekends. I will tell you the big difference at the Diz a couple weekends ago. Coach is coming out. I think he's hit his pitch count. Is that what's happening? Right there, Lauren, is the difference between the Diz and here. Is these coaches have to make these pitching changes because of pitch count. That's where that changes that you just brought up. But then again, you're 100% right. You don't discount these teams. They'll climb back in. But this right here is where things start really, there's a difference. And it's major. Number 13, is that who is on the hill there for the Panthers now? So while Matthew Thomas warms up here, we're going to take a break here, Team FYN Sports. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Got a new pitcher in there on the hill. And runner advances down to second. I'm your host, BKP. Here with Lauren Hunter. We are Team FYN Sports. Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. We'll be here for 4 games tomorrow, Sunday 2, and the championship Monday night. Beautiful Cleveland, Georgia, White County Park and Rec. High, inside. Yeah, Grill and Chill of Dairy Queen in Cleveland. What? Do they? Well, you say. I like a good DQ breakfast, but you know who else serves breakfast that people don't realize? Ingles. Ingles serves a great breakfast along with DQ. I'm laughing, folks. He wasn't picking up what I was playing. And there you go. We will have the Union Panthers up as soon as we return. Take us to break.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Okay, Bobby, just keep your eye on the ball. At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best, of dusting yourself off, and trying your best again. And as sure as there'll be some stumbles on that journey from first to home, we'll be right there, cheering you on. This is baseball. This is America. And this is who we are. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
back. I'm your host, BKP Lauren Hunter here, Team FYN Sports. And we're in the bottom of the second inning, and the Union Panthers are up 14-2.
We've got number 42, Cole Orlando, in the box for the Panthers.
Dizzy Dean Division 6 tournament here, day 2. Now it is pool play. Every team that entered the tournament, there's 11, guaranteed 3 games. Tomorrow starts elimination play, and after that, Sunday's 2 games, and then Monday is 1 game, the championship. Back to the pitcher, and there you go. So I think that's a 1-3 off the top of my head, and he is out.
That's going to bring up number 5, CAYDEN Gilliam.
And I tell you, the bottom of the first inning, Union had a big, and they may have gotten 6 or 7 of those runs with 2 outs already on the board. Big strike right there. Blue makes the call.
And I've been forgetting to mention, head coach Tommy AREY sent me some fun facts about the Union County Panthers, their favorite baseball players. Number 5, CAYDEN Gilliam, says his favorite player is Freddie Freeman. Good choice, CAYDEN.
Does he play for the Braves?
Yes, he does. First baseman.
There he is, strike 3. Well, you'll have time to go see how Freddie's doing tonight because you struck out. Was that mean?
That was a little mean.
All right, I'm sorry.
That was a little mean. You know
I'm
what?
sorry.
I'll just ignore
Ronnie,
it.
was it mean? Oh, Ronnie says, okay. I will, if Lauren, I will reel it back if you feel I was mean in any way to one of these.
Just
young
don't hate
guys.
on the Braves. Don't hate on my
I
Braves.
didn't hate on the Braves. I understand. I like minor league baseball also.
Minor league baseball.
Right, National League. Minor
I
league
called
baseball.
on that.
Big swing by number 11 right up to the pitcher. And there's another one. And that's it. And that's what Lumpkin needed right now, the Indians, to be out of that inning 1, 2, 3, just like that, 14-2. We've played 2 innings. We're going to be in the top of the 3rd as soon as we return. Sam, take us a break.
In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellen, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
At Ingalls, we have a very
Hey, we need to start off right here, Sam. Let's go. Be patient. Patient, kids.
And he's out. I like
Hey, let's go, too. Okay. Go, go.
One and two. Two and two. Full count. 3 and 2.
Okay, that's pretty close right there. Let's go.
Foul ball.
We got another half inning here. Bottom of the third, 14-2.
We've got number 10, Eli Gwynn, up to bat for Union.
You want to do like radio station or start off with, or?
No, we're doing all, we run everything on the internet. Everything's on the internet.
Okay.
Bottom of the third, 14-2. Got a great group of umpires over here this weekend. A lot of the guys out of the Gainesville group, where we're at over here in White County. And just a good bunch of guys that we've been working here yesterday, today, and out here calling the games.
Yep, nice guys. And like I said earlier, we have number 10, Eli Gwynn, up to bat for the Panthers. Says his favorite player is Chipper Jones. Want to say thank you to head coach Tommy AREY for sending me these fun facts about his players.
And there's a foul ball. Again, we got a 14-2 game. Lumpkin, number 32, is out there on the hill.
And that's Dalton Turner. A little bit of a chill in the air right now, Brian.
Yes, this second game, same thing as last night. Beautiful It's just beautiful out. I just got to say that. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Nice and cool.
Feels a little bit like fall.
Love being in the North Georgia mountains.
Yes, me too.
And we are in Cleveland, Georgia right now at this beautiful park. Dizzy Dean Division 6 tournament. He squares up for a bunt. Got a 2-2 count. And that might drop. Second baseman tried to adjust in the lights. And I thought right off the bat, Lauren, that was going to be trouble the way he was looking around up in the lights trying to adjust to that.
Yep.
So that'll drop. And the Panthers will have a leadoff batter there on first base. That's going to bring up the big man.
Yep, number 2, Brody ELROD.
All right, so coach is going to make a pitching change. He's got no choice. He's got to make a pitching change. That is happening a lot here. And number 34 on the hill there, Lauren.
Caleb Wendell.
So Caleb Wendell on the hill here for the Lumpkin Indians, and we're going to take about a minute time out while he's warming up.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best. And we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All right, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter, Team F-Line Sports. There's a big strike from number 34 out there.
Caleb Wendell.
Caleb Wendell.
Number 2, Brody ELROD in the box.
Right down the line, foul ball. And he says that's low, so we got a 2-2 count. Is that a 2-2 or 1-2? 1-2. 1-2 count. And there's a big swing, and that'll be strike 3.
And I'll bring up number 15, Talon AREY. Says Jason Castro is his favorite ball player.
Who's Jason Castro play for? It's a test. You can't go and say that. You got to do your research. So by time they play tomorrow, you get all your research together. You got it?
This isn't my favorite player. This is Talon's favorite player.
Okay. So he has to send you the research.
Yes, I will ask Talon for it.
Way to go, huh? Way to go, Lauren. Way to go.
Another fun fact about Talon, his dad, Coach AREY, was telling me that last season he shot an 8-point buck, and he was in the GON, Georgia Outdoor News, issue for November and December.
Oh, that's a rip out in left field. And what a catch
Good
by the left
catch.
fielder. Way to go. I can't see his number out there. Big league play. So that was a rip to left, but that left fielder was sitting right there for it. And we got number 7, Hunter Hughes, or Hayden Hughes, coming up the bat.
Yep. Says Greg Maddox is his favorite ball player.
I can go with that. I always enjoyed Maddox. Good ball player. Big swing, second baseman. And that's it. And Lumpkin gets out of that. So we played 3 innings. Lumpkin up. Union Panthers up 14-2 after 3 over the Lumpkin Indians. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter. Team F1 Sports, take us a break.
In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
All right, we are back, folks. We are in the top of the 4th inning. Number 13 on the hill there, Lauren Hunter for Union.
Matthew Thomas.
I'm your host, BKP. We're Team F1 Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes.
Lumpkin has got number 6, Dalton Wells, up to bat.
And that first one is shortstop.
Nice
Takes
catch
it. That's
by
number
the
2 out there.
That is Brody Elrod.
So Brody Elrod with catches that pop up for the first out. Now the rule is 10 after 4. So actually I think Lumpkin has to squeeze 3 in here, Lonnie. I think that's what we're talking about. So we'll see. And this number 13 gets in the box there, Lauren.
Number 13. Number 3,
Three,
Hayden
I'm
DELP.
sorry. Number 3.
I was like, there is no number 13 on
It
the
was a
roster.
test. Sorry about that. Number 3 in the box. Thank you, Lauren. 14-2 here. That's a high pitch. Folks, don't forget, Team FYN Sports Facebook page live Mondays, instant replay. North Georgia's only live online sports show, instant replay with Lauren Hunter and Dave Garner. Facebook Live, Team FYN Sports, 10 a.m. Monday. Lauren, Dave will be out of town this week, so Lauren will be running the show for an hour.
It's just
Are
me.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm talking about sports. Of course
Big
I'm ready.
swing. Third base, I love that. Look at the
Good
real
pick
estate.
up by the third
What a play
baseman.
there. Is that number 22? It sure is.
That is number 22, which
Jackson
is Jackson
TOTHEROW.
TOTHEROW.
Yeah, TOTHEROW gets it all the way across the real estate there for the out. That's 2 away. Want to give a big shout out to our video camera director tonight, Lonnie Adams. That'll drop. No! What a catch!
Good
What a
catch.
Number 7.
Hayden Hughes.
Hayden Hughes. I thought it was going to drop. Hayden Hughes. Boom. Line up. And that's it. That's the game with the Union Panthers 14, Lumpkin Indians 2. That is the game tonight. What a catch right there to end the game by number 7, Hayden Hughes. Let me give a quick shout out here to White County Park and Rec, Joe and all the crew. Our video camera director, Lonnie Adams. Our video camera director, Lonnie Adams. Our computer graphics director, Samantha Cates. Lauren Hunter. I'm your host, BKP. We are Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. Day 2, Dizzy Dean Division 6 in the books. We'll be back tomorrow on Saturday. Let's take it out of here, Sam.